rope down circulation. We can lift over Highway 7. New circulation is north of Highway 7 by about a mile, mile and a half. This looks like it may come in tomorrow. We're going to get over to Highway 81 and get back down front of this. Back to you.
Okay, now what I want to do here, this is it for Marlowe now here, okay? So here's the deal. Let's go over to the storm tracker, okay? Now, let's hope it doesn't happen, and maybe it won't happen. But if it were to happen, if there's going to be a tornado in Marlowe, it's going to happen here in the next, see, it's 10 after 7 right now. It's going to be in the next 3 minutes because the rotation here is just to the west of 81. Chance is on 7. The rotation now is just on the northern side of 7, coming into central and southern Marlowe. So it's 7:10 between right now and about 7:14, 4 minutes. That's, if we have a tornado, it's going to be in the next 4 minutes in Marlowe. Let's go to the South Doppler, take a look. And, yeah, the rotation here is north of 7, and chance is on 7. The chopper is right here heading northbound on 81. So let's go back to the chopper and look northbound 81, and the rotation now is, there you are. Go, John Welsh.
Yeah, Mike, right now we're pretty much just south of Lake Humphrey, shooting back northwest here, and everything that we're seeing is all completely wrapped in rain. You can see the top of the cloud, and it kind of dips as it goes towards the northeast. But from what our vantage point here, everything is wrapped in rain, and we're not able to see anything. In the bottom left of your screen, or in the far left of your screen, rather, that's going to be the town of Marlowe right there. And Highway 7 is going to be, I think, right there by that water tower that's kind of in the left of the screen there with you see the blinking light there, or on the tower there, Mike.
There you go. Okay, so let's keep an eye on Marlowe. Because the rotation there is just to the west of Marlowe. So if we're going to have a problem in Marlowe, it's going to be in the next 4 minutes, beginning right about now. It does appear like the rope tornado may have lifted, but John's got the shot there with Travis Shutton looking at Marlowe. And let's go back to Chance, and we're going to stay very much hooked in here with John Welsh from the chopper, because this is all about Marlowe right now. Let's go to Chance here. Chance?
Yeah, Mike, I'm a sight and chaser convergence right now, but we're trying to get up on Highway 81. We're coming up on it about a quarter mile and get back north. But yes, the circulation is probably a mile, mile and a half north of Highway 7, southwest of Lofton at this moment. Back to you.
Okay, let's go over to Max 2. And what we have going on right now, it's about Marlowe, tornado warning for Marlowe. Only tornado warning in the state. Severe thunderstorm warnings back to the west of Lawton, heading up into Caddo County, also in Kiowa County, and also for northern Alfalfa County. Nothing of any too big and too bad coming to the metro. We're in really good shape right now for the metro. Tornado watch continues until 9 p.m. Let's go to the storm tracker.
Jeremy's near Marlowe.
Okay, Jeremy's near Marlowe. So let's go to Jeremy, and let's talk to Jeremy and Carter and see what he has. Go, Jeremy.
Hey, Mike, I can see the base. I'm actually pulling into Marlowe now. I'm on Highway 81 going north, and I couldn't see no contact the last field. Like I said, I was able to see real well. But anyways, I'm going to be here. I'm going to watch this as it goes through town, and back to you.
Okay. I think the rotation may be, we can never say never, but it looks like the rotation's weakening. And it's going to be right there on the west and northwest sides of Marlowe right now. But I don't see a tornado in the wind velocities. Let's hope that is the case. Let's go back to the chopper here and look at it visually with John Welsh, looking right at it. John? So John's looking at Marlowe. The tornado warning does continue for Marlowe. Go, John. So you're looking there at the storm as it comes into Marlowe. And right now we show not an indication of a tornado on the ground currently. That's really good news. That's what it looks like from here. Rotation there is on the western sides of Marlowe right now. Let's go over to Chance Cold Iron on the ground. He had that rope tornado about 10 to 15 minutes ago. It lifted. Chance, what do you have right now?
Mike, the storm does look like it's coming down a little bit. We're trying to punch up here in Marlowe and see what kind of tail size is there. There's no real true wall fall. There's just a really pretty base right now. But as you know, with these storms, they cycle up and cycle down, so we're going to stick with it. Thank you.
I'll tell you. Okay, Chance. Say that reissuing the tornado warning for northern Stevens County. So it's going to be extended. You folks over here in Garvin County, a heads up for you. But the rotation is not as strong as it was earlier. It's in the Marlow area right now. The rotation's still just to the west of Highway 81, but only by about a mile or so. But it isn't as tight as it was earlier. But it is a heads up for you folks in Garvin County, talking about Maysville and north of Lake Fuquay and Velma Alma. So out of Stevens County, potentially into southeastern Grady County, and then from there into Garvin County. Let's go to John Welsh here with an update from Marlow. John?
Yeah, Mike, right now it looks like Marlow is going to be clear. We're just about 3 miles south of Bray, shooting back towards the west here. And as you can see, like Chance talked about, it's pretty much there's not really any lower, and we can see from here all the way back towards Duncan. There are just some little spots where you can see some texture in the clouds where they are dipping a little bit. But as far as we can see from about 1,000 feet down, there's not hardly anything but rain. And farther on the north side of the storm, just west of Bray, there's decent amount of cloud-to-ground lightning here. So northeast of Marlow, there's a lot of lightning in this storm. But as we kind of look back towards the back straight towards the west, we're not seeing that threat that was there earlier, Mike.
Okay, appreciate that. Hail sizes are coming down as well.